Hello, I'm Josh. I'm a food stylist with Taste of Home, and today I'm going to talk all about shrimp. Shrimp has earned the nickname America's seafood as it's one of the most popular options both at restaurants and at home. In the US alone, we consume over 1 billion pounds of shrimp per year. That's a lot of shrimp. Some of the other benefits to shrimp are that it's healthy, it's rich in vitamins and minerals, as well as omega-3 fatty acids, which are great for the heart. Additionally, it's quick cooking, making it a great option on those busy weeknights. The first thing I'm going to do is take the shell off of my shrimp. I'm going to start by the head and working back by the legs. I'm going to work down towards the tail, and I'm just going to gently remove the shell from the shrimp. Now you might be inclined to discard the shrimp shells once you're done with this task. I actually like to hold on to those shells and make a seafood stock, just like you would a chicken stock. And I will use that seafood stock to make a delicious Asian-inspired soup. I like to put coconut milk in mine with lemongrass and ginger, and believe me, it's really tasty. Now that I have the shell removed down towards the tail, I'm going to give it a gentle pinch and pull that tail right off. So now that I have my shell removed from the shrimp, I'm going to take a very sharp knife. It's important that the knife be sharp so you don't have to apply too much pressure. And again, starting at the head, I'm going to work my way down the back, make a short cut all the way down towards the tail. Next, I'm going to open up that indentation, and using the tip of my knife or my finger, I'm going to remove that track. Now, if you're uncomfortable using a knife to peel and devein your shrimp, you can use a pair of scissors. Just make sure they're kitchen safe, washable, and dedicated to kitchen use only. And it's the same action. You just cut down the back of the shrimp. This time you don't have to remove the shell first. And then you peel. Shrimp is readily available in most markets across the country. There's lots of options, and sometimes it already comes deveined and peeled, but it's also less expensive to do this work yourself. The shrimp have been cleaned. I'm just going to give them a quick rinse under some cold water just to make sure that there's no remaining bits of shell or intestine tract that haven't been removed. Now that I have my shrimp prepared and ready to use, we're ready to cook. So the first thing I'm going to do is add a couple tablespoons of olive oil to my pan, and I'm going to let that heat. Once it starts to shimmer, I know it's ready to use. Once my oil is hot, I'm going to add my shrimp. You want to take care not to overcrowd your shrimp in the pan. Since my pan is a little bit on the smaller side, I'm going to cook my shrimp in 2 batches. So I'm going to add about half of this at a time. You can hear it sizzle when it hits the pan. And again, this shrimp is going to cook very quickly. The length of time that it takes to cook depends on the size of your shrimp. These are kind of large, so they'll probably take about 2 to 3 minutes on each side. While these start to cook, I'm going to season my shrimp. Add a little bit of kosher salt, a little bit of fresh cracked pepper, and if you like some heat, you can add a pinch of crushed red pepper flakes too. You can see that as they cook, they start to change color. A nice properly cooked shrimp will have a bright color and be slightly opaque. An overcooked shrimp will become dull and maybe grayish, depending on the variety of shrimp that you have. So I'm just going to flip these over to the raw side and allow them to continue to cook. They'll be done very quickly. My shrimp are nearing the end of their cook time, so I'm going to add some chopped garlic. You don't want to add that too soon because the garlic can burn. I'm going to continue to toss that together. And seafood and lemon are best friends. So I'm going to take a little bit of fresh squeezed lemon juice and add that right now. Let that simmer away. And we're almost done. A little sprinkle of parsley, give it a stir, and then off the heat. I'm going to pour this on top of my pasta, and then I'm going to cook my next batch. An easy way to tell if your shrimp has been cooked properly is the shape it creates. C stands for properly cooked. O stands for overcooked. The overcooked shrimp will be a slightly different color. It will be chewy and rubbery. The properly cooked shrimp will form that C. It'll be tender and delicate. Once you've mastered cooking shrimp, you'll enjoy serving it to both your friends and family. The sauteed shrimp can be served, of course, with pasta, rice, any of your favorite sides. I like to serve it on a salad or even with grilled vegetables. Thanks for watching.